Hello, everyone, and welcome to UniHouse Academy. I am your host, Sarah, and I am absolutely thrilled to have you here today for this immersive session. Imagine walking into your TOEFL or IELTS speaking exam feeling completely calm because you have mastered the art of description. Listening to our channel regularly is truly one of the most effective ways to improve your English listening and speaking skills because we focus on real-world application. By shadowing these scripts, you are not just learning words, you are building the muscle memory and confidence needed for natural fluency. Before we dive into the secrets of describing your neighborhood, I want to warmly encourage you to subscribe to our channel and press the like button right now. Your support helps us continue creating high-quality content for learners all around the globe. Today, we are going to explore how to turn a simple description into a vivid, high-scoring masterpiece. We will cover everything from the architecture to the local atmosphere, ensuring you have the vocabulary to impress any examiner. Stay with me until the very end, because the techniques we share today will transform the way you communicate in English forever. Let us begin this journey together right now. When you are asked to describe your neighborhood in a high-stakes exam, the first thing you should focus on is the general layout and atmosphere. Instead of saying it is a nice place, try to use more sophisticated terms like residential, commercial, or even industrial, if that fits your area. Think about the physical structure of the streets. Are they narrow and winding like a labyrinth? Or are they wide, tree-lined avenues that offer a sense of openness and grandeur? You might describe the atmosphere as bustling and vibrant if there is a lot of activity, or perhaps it is serene and tranquil, providing a peaceful escape from the city noise. Consider the sensory details that make your neighborhood unique. Can you hear the distant hum of traffic? Or is it the sound of children playing in a nearby park that defines the area? Mentioning the presence of green spaces or modern infrastructure can really elevate your response. By painting a clear picture of the environment, you allow the examiner to visualize the setting, which demonstrates a high level of linguistic control and a rich vocabulary. This foundational step is crucial for setting a professional tone in your speaking tasks. Moving on to the specific buildings and architecture, this is where you can truly showcase your range of vocabulary. Are the houses in your area modern glass structures with sleek lines, or are they more traditional, perhaps Victorian or colonial style, with intricate wooden details? You might live in a high-rise apartment complex that dominates the skyline, offering breathtaking views of the surrounding urban landscape. Use descriptive adjectives like contemporary, rustic, dilapidated, or well-maintained to give the examiner a clear sense of the physical condition of your surroundings. Talk about the materials used, such as red brick, gray stone, or polished concrete, as these details add a layer of sophistication to your speech. It is also helpful to mention any landmark buildings, such as a historic clock tower or a newly built community center that serve as focal points in your neighborhood. Describing the architectural diversity of your area not only helps you meet the word count requirements in an exam, but also shows that you can handle complex descriptive tasks with ease. Remember, The goal is to be as specific as possible so that your description feels authentic and deeply personal to your own life experience. A neighborhood is defined by more than just its buildings. It is the local amenities and services that bring it to life. Think about the places where people gather and interact on a daily basis. Is there a cozy local bakery that fills the air with the delicious scent of fresh bread every morning? Perhaps there is a modern library that serves as a quiet sanctuary for students and researchers alike. You should mention the convenience of having grocery stores, pharmacies, and medical clinics within walking distance, as this highlights the functionality of the area. If your neighborhood has a vibrant culinary scene with diverse restaurants and cafes, make sure to describe the variety of cuisines available. These details show that you understand the social fabric of a community. For an IELTS or TOEFL response, connecting these amenities to your personal routine can be very effective. For example, you could mention how you enjoy spending your Saturday mornings at a local farmer's market or a specific coffee shop. This approach makes your English sound more natural and engaging, as you are sharing real-life experiences rather than just reciting a list of memorized words or phrases from a textbook. Connectivity and transportation are essential aspects of any modern neighborhood, and they provide excellent opportunities for using advanced English terminology. You might describe your area as being well connected to the city center via an efficient public transit system, such as the subway, light rail, or an extensive bus network. Use terms like commute, accessibility, and pedestrian-friendly to describe how people move around. If your neighborhood encourages a healthy lifestyle, you could mention the presence of dedicated bike lanes or wide sidewalks that make it easy to walk everywhere. On the other hand, if the area is more car-dependent, you can discuss the challenges of traffic congestion or the availability of parking spaces. Describing the rhythm of the morning rush hour or the quiet stillness of the streets late at night adds a dynamic element to your description. You could also talk about the proximity to major highways or train stations, which makes traveling to other parts of the country very convenient. By discussing these logistical details, you demonstrate an ability to talk about practical, everyday topics with precision and clarity, which is exactly what examiners are looking for in the higher band scores of the speaking exam. The heart of any neighborhood is undoubtedly the people who live there, and describing the community dynamics can add a lot of depth to your exam response. Is your neighborhood a multicultural hub where you can hear different languages being spoken on every corner? Or is it a tight-knit community where neighbors have known each other for generations and always stop to chat? You can talk about the sense of belonging and the social cohesion that exists in your area. Mention any community events, such as street festivals, holiday parades, or weekend markets that bring people together. These descriptions allow you to use words like diverse, inclusive, hospitable, and communal. If you have a specific story about a helpful neighbor or a local character who is well known in the area, including it can make your description much more memorable. Understanding and articulating these social nuances shows a high level of cultural awareness and linguistic flexibility. It moves your response beyond a simple physical description and into the realm of social commentary, which is a hallmark of an advanced English speaker. focus on the warmth and the human connections that make your neighborhood feel like a true home to you and your family. Environmental factors and the presence of nature play a significant role in how we perceive our surroundings, especially in an urban context. When describing your neighborhood, consider the impact of greenery and open spaces on the quality of life. Are the streets lined with ancient leafy trees that provide welcome shade during the hot summer months? Perhaps there is a large central park with a lake where people go to jog, have picnics, or simply enjoy the fresh air. You can use evocative language to describe the sound of birds chirping in the morning or the vibrant colors of the flowers in the public gardens. Discussing the air quality or the level of noise pollution can also add a realistic touch to your description. If your neighborhood is particularly eco-friendly, you might mention initiatives like community gardens, recycling programs, or the use of renewable energy sources. These topics allow you to use specialized vocabulary related to the environment and sustainability, which is very common in academic English exams. By highlighting the balance between urban development and natural beauty, you provide a well-rounded and sophisticated view of your neighborhood that will surely impress any examiner looking for detailed and thoughtful answers. One of the most common tasks in English proficiency exams is to compare the past with the present, and your neighborhood is a perfect subject for this. Think about how the area has changed over the last 10 or 20 years. Has there been a lot of new development, such as modern apartment blocks replacing older, smaller houses? This process, often called gentrification, can have both positive and negative effects on a community. You might talk about how the arrival of new businesses and trendy cafes has revitalized the area, or conversely, how it has led to rising living costs for long-term residents. Mentioning the preservation of historical sites alongside new construction shows a sophisticated understanding of urban evolution. Use phrases like used to be, has undergone significant changes, or has evolved into, to show a clear progression of time. Describing these transitions allows you to demonstrate your mastery of different verb tenses and comparative structures. It shows that you can analyze complex social trends and express your opinions on how these changes have affected the character and soul of your neighborhood. This level of analysis is exactly what is needed to reach the highest levels of fluency and coherence. To make your description truly stand out, you must include your personal connection and feelings about the place where you live. This is where you can use more emotive and subjective language to convey your unique perspective. Do you feel a sense of nostalgia when you walk past your old primary school? Or do you feel energized by the fast-paced lifestyle of a modern downtown district? Use words like vibrant, charming, monotonous, or even overwhelming to describe your emotional response to the environment. Explain why you chose to live in this particular area, or what keeps you there despite any drawbacks it might have. Perhaps it is the convenience of the location, the friendliness of the people, or simply the fact that it is where your family is. Sharing these personal reflections makes your speech more engaging and authentic, which helps to build a rapport with the examiner. It also demonstrates that you can use English to express complex emotions and personal values, which is a key component of effective communication. Remember, the examiner is not just looking for correct grammar. They want to see that you can use the language to tell a compelling and meaningful story about your own life. As we come to the end of this session, I want to leave you with a practical takeaway that you can start using today to improve your English. Take a moment to look out your window or walk around your block and try to describe everything you see using the advanced vocabulary and structures we have discussed. Practice makes perfect, and the more you use these words in a real-world context, the more natural they will become during your exam. Thank you so much for joining me here at UniHouse Academy. Remember, listening to this channel regularly and shadowing our scripts is one of the most powerful tools you have for achieving fluency and confidence. If you found this episode helpful, please do not forget to subscribe and hit the like button to support our community of learners. We are dedicated to helping you reach your goals and master the English language one step at a time. Keep practicing, stay curious, and always strive for excellence in your communication. I look forward to seeing you in our next session, where we will continue to explore new topics and build your skills together. Until then, take care and happy learning to all of you out there in the world.